This is Professor Jones. This is for my Poll 168 students. I'm going to document our journey to the border, and we're about to head out of Davis, California. But I just wanted to show you the stuff that you guys donated. It's all packed and ready to go. So thank you, and I'll have the next installment some other time. Bye. So day 2, we're in Tempe, Arizona, and we're going to pick up the supplies, take them down to Ajo, Arizona tomorrow. Students, this is my dear friend Dan Abbott. He runs this operation up here in Tempe, Arizona. Dan, I wonder if you could describe what these donations are for.
Well, we try to match the donations with what people are asking for. And so since there are a lot of kids that are using the particular shelter, we've got a lot of diapers, we've got a lot of, sometimes we're sending toys down. I just went out and bought shoes. I usually go to Big Five, which is a local shoe store that you can buy a pair for like $20, and we'll get $200 or $300 worth. And then a lot of clothing, and it's usually clothing that they've requested. So rather than, which is typical of a lot of North Americans, people just send down junk. What we're trying to do is pair what they need with what we're sending.
Got it.
And so far it's worked out pretty well.
Okay, cool. Well, we're going to load up our vehicle now, along with the UC Davis stuff, and we're going to take it down to the border tomorrow. Here we are. The car, our SUV is fully loaded. All this stuff is going down to Ajo, Arizona, along with the stuff donated by you guys. And say hello to my lovely wife. Say hello, Arlen.
Hi.
She's going to be my companion tomorrow, and you know Dan at this point. So thanks a lot, Dan, for all of this and all the work that you guys up here in Tempe do. Here we are, day 3. It's about 5:15 a.m. We're in Tucson, Arizona. We're about to head out to the desert. It's 38 degrees. It'll get a lot warmer than that today. Here's the car taking us out there. You can see all the stuff, the donations we're going to make, and head out. So we'll check back in a little bit later. Thanks. Bye. So this is Professor Jones. We're in Ajo, Arizona. We're about to drop off the humanitarian aid, and then we're going to hit the road, go into the desert. Hi students, this is my friend Tracy, and we're about to drop off the donations that you and many others have made. And I'm going to ask Tracy, like, what's going to happen with these donations?
Yeah, well, first off, thank you so much for sending stuff over here with Brad. So these donations are going to get transferred to a van by one of the directors of Shelters for Hope, owned by him. And they'll head down to Sonoita, just across the border, in the next couple of days. And in Sonoita, we operate a resource center called Centro de Esperanza. It's a new development in the last year. It's kind of a wonderful place, and we'd welcome any of you to come visit, volunteer, whatever you like. So it's what it is a resource center for all of the migrants in Sonoita, including those in the shelters that the Samaritans used to support. And at the resource center, there are several rooms full of clothing, set up kind of like a small store, so migrants can go in and actually, check out what they like and try it on.
Good morning.
And it's a little bit like case management. There's a tracking of who got how much clothing, so that there's no temptation to come back a week later and get more jeans and sell them, because they're worth a lot in Sonoita. and people are pretty desperate for money. So the Resource Center also serves meals to anybody who needs it. There's educational program for kids. We're always looking for art supplies and school supplies and books for kids in Spanish and English, or both ideally. Yeah, it's a really wonderful, joyful place. They serve meals for up to 200, both a breakfast and an afternoon meal, and then they send packages of snacks for kids home with them to whatever shelter they're in, so they don't get too hungry.
So it's all getting put to incredible use, and
It is.
and so we want to thank you and the people down here in Ajo for the work that you do. So thanks
It's our
thanks for that.
pleasure. Thank you so much.
So here we are in Organ Pipe National Monument, and I wanted to show you this. This is a beacon put out by Border Patrol in case a migrant stumbles upon it. The problem is there's just not nearly enough of these beacons out here, which prompts the need for humanitarian groups like ourselves.
Dialing in a forgotten voice, coming in like waves rolling off the coast, sweeping through a legal port, rising from the depths, falling off the top, ships drifting out of tune, coming in like waves rolling off the coast, many, many more, sculpting the shoreline, etching the harbor, in the people. Stayed afloat, coming in like waves rolling off the coast, dialing in a forgotten voice, rising from the depths, falling off the top, sweeping through a legal port, coming in like waves rolling off the coast, ships drifting out of tune, can't stop the waves coming like a ghost. Is that your shade in the flow of the sea?
Students, this is Professor Jones. We've made it down to the Arizona-Mexico border. Behind me, you can see Trump's border wall. Now let me put this into perspective for anyone who says Trump didn't build a wall. Let me just walk down here. Above me is a 30-foot wall. What this wall replaced was a vehicle barrier that was about this tall, perfectly permeable to animals. If you can turn around, Arlen, and show them the vehicle barrier behind you. What you see there is what used to be where the wall was. Now understand that that vehicle barrier worked just fine, even in a context where migrant crossings were at all-time lows. Yet now we have this wall that is impenetrable to animals, which is important. It's environmentally disastrous. If you just look how far the wall goes towards the east, and then turn around and look towards the west. You see that this wall, which was not here before Trump, perhaps is not who we should be. We should be something better than this. Anyway, thank you. We're done for the day. It's about 3 p.m. Finished the run in the desert, dropped off the stuff, saw the wall, and that's it from the desert. See ya.